Now, as he passed over the river and saw the lanterns hanging on the mast of the ships, at last he came to the poor woman's house. Now, when he came across, he passed over the rivers and even he saw the lanterns which were hanging on the mast of that ship, on the upper portion of the ship. And at last, finally, he came to the poor woman's house and looked in. The boy was tossing feverishly. Tossing means he was moving here and there. He was groaning with the pain as he was having a fever. His body was warm. And the mother had fallen asleep as she was tired. As already told that she is a seamstress who earns the bread and butter by sewing, right? As she was a seamstress, so she got tired. And in he hopped and laid the ruby on the table beside the woman's thimble. And in this situation where he saw the boy was tossing feverishly, he was groaning feverishly at that time, the little swallow hopped, he jumped and laid the ruby. Laid means here kept. He laid the ruby, he kept the ruby where he kept the ruby on the table beside the woman's thimble. The thimble means a metal cap or the plastic cap to protect the finger while stitching, while sewing on the machine. So that is thimble. So beside that thimble he kept the ruby. Then he flew gently round the bed, fanning the boy's forehead with his wings. Now then, after keeping the ruby, he started flying gently around the bed as if he is just fanning. Whenever you feel warmth or hot, you start fanning yourself with the help of newspaper or books, something you start with the help of something you start fanning yourself, right, to make yourself little bit cool. Here also, as the boy was having the fever, as he was suffering with fever, so his body was heating feverishly at that time, the wings played the role of fan for the little boy. So he fanned the boy's forehead with his wings. How cool I feel, said the boy. What the boy is saying? Because he is feeling very cool and soothing. I must be getting better. Now what he is saying, that I must be getting better. That I started feeling cool. That means my fever is getting down now. The temperature is getting low. And he sank into the delicious slumber. Slumber means sleep. And he fast felt asleep. He went to sleep as he got the cool breeze. Same when if the fan is not working and all of a sudden there is the electricity, you get the fan. So obviously you will also get fast asleep. So same here thing happened, as the wings of the bird fanned on his body, he went to fast asleep. Then the swallow flew back to the happy prince and told him what he had done. It is curious, he remarked, but I feel quite warm now, although it is so cold. Now again the little swallow, tiny swallow, flew back to happy prince and he narrated the story, what happened or what he did with that little boy and where he kept the ruby. And the little swallow is saying that it is curious, it is quite strange. It is something strange, he is remarking that as it is cold, chilled outside, it's the chilly night, but still I am feeling warmth. What could be the reason? It's very strange. So, what the prince is saying on this? That is because you have done a good action. It is because of that you have done a great job, you have done a great deed, you have done a good deed, and due to that you are feeling a sigh of relief, and due to that you are feeling warmth in your inner part, inner body, inner soul is feeling warmth. And thinking always made him sleep. That he was thinking, and the tiny swallow, little swallow, fast asleep. When day broke, he flew down to the river and had a bath. Tonight I'll go to Egypt, said the swallow, and he was in a high spirits of prospects. Now, when the morning broke out, he went to the river and had a bath. He bathed in that river and he's saying to himself with a high spirits, as he have already made up his mind that tonight I am going to fly for the Egypt. At any cost, he visited all the monuments and sat a long time on the top of the church steeple. Now he visited all the monuments which are there in the city, and he sat for the long time on the top of the church steeple. Steeple means tower of the church, the high point tower of the church. When the moon rose, he flew back to the happy prince. Now, when the moon rose is the past tense of rise. It shows when it is the night time. He came back to the happy prince. Now, what he is saying to the happy prince, that have you any commissions for Egypt? Do you have any work in the Egypt? Or any connections in the Egypt? He cried, as I am going to start now to fly for the Egypt. I am going to start my journey for the Egypt. Swallow, swallow, little swallow, said the prince, will you stay with me one night? One night longer. Now what he is saying? Happy prince is again making the request that will you stay with me one night longer? I am waited for Egypt, answered the swallow. And what the swallow is replying, that I am eagerly waiting to fly for the Egypt. Swallow, swallow, little swallow, said the prince, far away across the city I can see a young man in a garret. He is leaning over the desk with papers, and in the glass by his side there is a bunch of withered violets. His hair is brown and crisp, and his lips are red as pomegranate, and he has large and dreamy eyes. He is trying to finish a play for the director of the theatre, but he is too cold to write any more. There is no fire in the grate, and hunger has made him faint. Now, as again the happy prince is narrating another story, another things which he can visualize now, that I can see a young man in a garret. Garret is especially the small room in the house, just as if we call it as a shelf or for storing something, but where there is a shortage of space in the previous time, there the people are making the rooms with the help of by dividing by the partitions, right? So in that garret, a young man is sitting, and what he is doing, he is leaning over the bunch of leaning over a desk covered with papers, and in the glass by his side there is a bunch of withered violets. Now he is leaning over, he is bending over the desk, that desk is covered with the papers, and in the glass by his side there is a glass where there are the withered violets, which violets are the flowers which are dried and decayed. In the glass also there are the dried and decayed flowers are lying in that pot. And even the condition, the floor is totally meshy. His hair is brown and crisp, even his hair is dried, and even the lips are red as pomegranate, that are also dried, and he has a large and dreamy eyes. He is trying to finish a play for the director of the theatre, what the fellow's profession, that he is a playwright, right? He writes a play for the theatre director, but it is chilled outside, it's too much cold, and due to that cold he is unable to write anything. And there is no fire in the grate. Grate means hearth, where the furnace which is used to litter fire, the firewood, right? Even there is no fire in that grate, in that furnace, and hunger has made him faint. Now due to that, as it is too much cold outside, so he needs the fire, and there is no fire in the grate, and apart from that he is quite hungry, which had made him almost faint, right? Nausea, that he is unable to ride the vertigo, so he is too much need of money. So the story was narrated by the happy prince about a young man who is sitting in a garret without food and he is unable to ride due to the chill cold. So finally the little swallow agreed that I will wait with you one night longer. Who really had a good heart. Now he is thinking for the prince that the prince is having a really good heart, so I should wait for him. So he asked if he should take another ruby to the young playwright. Now what the young little swallow is asking, that whether I should take another ruby from you. Alas, I have no ruby now, said the prince. Now the prince is saying sadly, is exclaiming with a sorrow that I don't have more ruby with me. My eyes are all that I have left. They are made up of rare sapphires. Now what he is saying, that I don't have more rubies, but yes, I am having only my eyes are left, which are made up of rare sapphires and which were brought out of India. The rare sapphires which were brought out of India 1,000 years ago. So he ordered the swallow to pluck out one of them and take it to the playwright. Now he is ordering the swallow that take out one sapphire from it and take it to that playwright. He will sell it to the jeweler and buy firewood and finish his play, he said. Now what he is ordering, that take one sapphire out of this eyes and give it to that playwright. That playwright will sell it to the jeweler and he can get a firewood, whatever the money he will get from that jeweler, and he can finish up his play. Dear prince, said the swallow, I cannot do that. And he began to weep. Now the swallow is feeling bad for the prince. That prince is donating all the precious things which he is having, and now he is asking to donate the sapphire which have been placed in his eyes. So he started crying. The little swallow started crying that I cannot do these things. I cannot take out your eyes. If I'll take out your eye, you will be blind. Swallow, swallow, little swallow, said the prince, do as I command you. Now what he is saying, swallow, swallow, little swallow. The prince is saying, do the way